On a deserted road in the middle of nowhere, the person stumbled upon a heartbreaking sight. A pack of puppies, helpless and abandoned, was placed in a box and left to fend for themselves in the scorching heat. The temperature was unbearable, exceeding 33 degrees Celsius. The poor little ones were almost lifeless, their tiny bodies struggling to cope with the cruel environment. They couldn't comprehend how anyone could be so heartless as to leave these innocent souls there to suffer. Among the pack, one puppy immediately caught their attention. I named her Gina. She was smart and spirited, despite the dire circumstances. Gina seemed to sense that help had arrived, and her resilience was truly inspiring. She loved being bathed and petted, and her face lit up with joy every time we showed her affection. "Do you see her face?" they often asked, pointing to her radiant smile. Gina's happiness was infectious, a bright light in an otherwise grim situation. Gina was not alone. Her puppies were a playful bunch, full of energy despite their initial ordeal. They quickly adapted to their new surroundings, finding joy in every little thing. The person also had other puppies of the same age at the house, which made it easier to take care of Gina's brood. Watching them play together was a delight, but their past struggles had left them constantly hungry. Sometimes, they would even steal food from their friends, a behavior that reflected their survival instincts. One night, however, joy turned to despair. The puppies started vomiting profusely. Only one of them seemed unaffected. Panic set in as we tried to figure out what was wrong. Without wasting a moment, they rushed them to the vet. The diagnosis was devastating: inflammatory intestinal disease. The puppies were in critical condition, their tiny bodies weak from the constant vomiting. They lay motionless, and I felt helpless, unsure of how to ease their pain. The doctors worked tirelessly all day, trying to save the puppies. Despite their best efforts, they ended up losing two of them, Loy and Pinky. They became little angels, leaving us with heavy hearts. Amidst this tragedy, we focused all our attention on Aisi, the sole survivor. Aisi's condition was precarious. She needed a blood transfusion and constant monitoring. I couldn't bear the thought of losing her too. The person stayed by her side, praying and willing her to fight through. Slowly but surely, our efforts and tears bore fruit. Aisi began to recover. When the vet announced she was out of danger, I was overwhelmed with gratitude. "Thank God for his mercy," the person whispered, holding Aisi close. Gina's story also took a hopeful turn. She found a loving family eager to welcome her into their lives. Meeting her adoptive parents was a beautiful moment. Gina was finally going to start a new and happier life, leaving behind the pain of her past. It was a bittersweet moment for us, but seeing her happy made it all worthwhile. At this point, Aisi stayed with the person. She's grown so much since those dark days, blossoming into a lively and playful pup. She's formed bonds with her friends, and watching them grow together fills my heart with joy. Caring for these puppies has taught them so much about love and patience. Despite the storm we endured, they have emerged stronger and more united. As the person looks around at my little sanctuary, they see only love and sharing. The pain of the past has been replaced by the promise of a brighter future. The storm has passed, and they are starting a new life, one filled with hope and happiness. These puppies, once abandoned and forgotten, are now cherished and loved. And for the person, and now the owner of the puppy, that is the greatest reward of all. The sight of those puppies on that deserted road still lingers in our mind, a haunting reminder of the cruelty that exists in the world. Yet, it is also a testament to resilience, love, and the power of compassion. It's a memory that stirs a mixture of anger, sadness, and determination within me. Anger at the heartlessness of their abandonment, sadness for their suffering, and determination to ensure they would never feel such pain again. What kind of person could leave helpless creatures to such a fate? This question plagued the person as they cradled their tiny, trembling bodies. It is impossible to fathom the mindset of someone who could act with such indifference. But dwelling on that anger wouldn't help the puppies. Instead, I channeled those emotions into action. Every small step toward their recovery became a way of fighting back against the cruelty they had endured. Gina's face, in particular, remains vivid in their thoughts. From the moment they named her, she became a symbol of hope. There was something special about her, a spark that refused to be extinguished despite everything she had gone through. When she wagged her tail for the first time or looked up at the person who rescued her with her expressive eyes, it felt like she was saying, "I'm still here, and I'm not giving up." Those moments reminded us of the incredible resilience animals have and the strength they can inspire in us. Caring for the puppies was not without its challenges. Hunger and illness tested their fragile bodies, and it broke our heart to see them suffer. The night they all started vomiting was one of the darkest moments of my life. We can still feel the panic that gripped me as the person quickly rushed them to the vet, praying that it wasn't too late. Losing Loy and Pinky was devastating. The weight of that loss still sits heavily on their heart. They were so young, their lives just beginning, yet they became angels far too soon. Their passing reinforced how critical it is to act swiftly and decisively in such situations, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Through it all, Aisi's survival was a beacon of hope. Her fight to stay alive was nothing short of miraculous. Watching her recover, little by little, filled the person with a profound sense of gratitude and relief. It was as if the universe had granted us a second chance, a chance to give her the life she deserved. Aisi's journey taught the owner about the depth of love and perseverance. It reminded us that even in the face of despair, there's always a reason to hold on to hope. Gina finding her forever home was another bittersweet moment. She deserved all the love and happiness in the world, but letting her go wasn't easy. Yet seeing her thrive with her adoptive family was a poignant reminder of why we do what we do. Rescue work is about giving animals the opportunity to start anew, to experience the love and care they've always deserved. As for Aisi, keeping her has been a decision filled with joy and fulfillment. She has blossomed into a playful, loving companion, her spirit unbroken by the hardships she endured. Watching her interact with her friends, seeing her grow and thrive, brings an indescribable sense of accomplishment. She is a living testament to what love and care can achieve. This journey has deepened my empathy, strengthened my resolve, and taught me the true meaning of patience and devotion. The moments of despair were overwhelming, but they were overshadowed by the triumphs, big and small. Each wag of a tail, each joyful bark, each playful leap is a victory worth celebrating. The sanctuary is more than just a safe space for these animals. It is a symbol of hope and renewal. It is a place where love triumphs over pain, where every life is valued and cherished. The storm has passed, and in its wake, the owner are left with a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Caring for these puppies has been one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences. It has reaffirmed our belief in the power of compassion to heal even the deepest wounds. As the new owners sit here and watch Aisi play, they are filled with gratitude for the journey we've shared. These puppies, once abandoned and forgotten, are now symbols of resilience and hope. Rescuing those puppies was a journey of heartbreak, hope, and profound transformation. Their stories reflect the resilience of animals and the power of compassion to heal even the deepest wounds. Though we faced moments of despair, each small victory reminded us These experiences reaffirm the importance of never turning away from suffering. Every life is worth saving, and every effort matters. As we continue this mission, the lessons these puppies have taught us remain at the heart of our work. To act with kindness, never give up, and believe in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving us a thumbs up. Tell us what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.